and welcome to fucking exhibitions again for the first time in, I think, over a month. Not sure about the exacts, but I think it's been a little bit. It always feels like it's been a little bit because I keep saying every other week, thinking of running exhibitions, and I don't do them. But I'm doing them now. And in fact, I'm doing a bunch of them. We've got 2 of them today, and then 2 of them tomorrow. Today we got 925snooki versus Swamp, and then Angemage versus Nicko. Battle of some rising 3A players, possibly banned 3A players in Nicko and Mage's case. I've seen them get some good results, apparently, but I haven't really seen them play much.
Nicko did win that other beginner tournament some months ago, and angemage, as far as I'm aware, has been pretty consistent in those beginner events.
If I remember correctly, angemage placed as well or better than Bungus on the same character, and then has, I think it was Ryder that they beat in a midweek bracket, and then still went like at least 1-2 against a bunch of kind of fucked up players.
Angemage, as far as I'm aware, has definitely been around a lot longer than the other 3.
Yeah, used to go by Mage.
Yeah. Not always quite as active as in Blue Port specifically, but Nicko, Swamp, and I'm not totally sure about Snooki are definitely like less than. Well, Nicko and Swamp are less than 6 months into the game, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think so. I've heard a bit of hyping up of Swamp and Nicko. I'm pretty sure they are the most recent show-ups to the community. Swamp also bringing some I almost said autistic skills. Artistic skills.
Oh yeah, he's
to the scene.
Been a huge help promoting some of our events.
Yeah, nice to see someone who has much more formal Photoshop skills.
Yeah.
Compared to me, who just kinda schizophrenically wipes his ass on the program and occasionally makes something interesting out of that. Anyway, we are in. I set up a prediction.
I am finding myself unable to spectate, so could you Discord stream?
Yep. It's just one continuous FT10, so... Oh no. The game fucked as I tried spectating.
Happens.
Yep, that gives more time for people to wager their coins on who they think will win, I guess.
We love gambling.
Yeah.
This chat room.
Look forward to seeing the gambles on stream. We got one of the best DPs in the game, and then
Swamp
a fake reversal. So it'll get cranked even more.
Yeah. Despite it being fake, Swamp subscribes to the philosophy of if you believe in the heart of the cards, the reversal becomes real. which I do as well, personally, with Alco 63A,
Yeah, I know.
occasionally.
I've just generally noticed that if a move needs the opponent to mistime a meaty to work, it will probably get cranked more than real DPs by other players. Especially in situations that shouldn't be happening in the first place, like ground techs and shit.
Like, backdash into 63A.
Okay, that one I might honestly respect at least slightly more. Because, like, fuck it, you're at least advancing back into them. At least in the case of Aoko's fake reversal, if you're doing backdash barrier with Nicko mech, I don't really know what the fuck is wrong with you.
That seems kind of
at
unhinged.
that point. That
Regardless, I
demonic.
have also heard from Swamp that they've been toning it down at least a little bit. So, I might have to eat my words, but we'll find out. And on the other end, I think not only a lot of Swamp's pressures may be confusing to escape from if you haven't fought C Nicko mech as much, and on the end of Snooki's offense, the overheads can definitely get you if you aren't familiar with them. But starting off, Swamp was covering airspace well, but he gets the hit, and there's the overhead.
Cranking that overhead fucking immediately, too. Evshion's got a little bit of knowledge check juice to her pressure, too. Like, she's got the 5C, 4C that she can kind of loop on you if you don't know what the fuck to do about that. Oh, we missed the Nicko with Charge Jump C somehow.
Yeah, that looked like it should have hit.
It really should have. And just barely had spaces 5B. I liked the Abare idea, but I guess Snooki was ready for it, and that's not going to give you the knockdown ender. Good gap DP.
Okay.
One of the best DPs in the game. Probably the best vanilla DP in the game.
Nice throw as well.
Nope.
Then, no, that doesn't work.
That move sucks so fucking much. There are certain, like, slow invul command grabs that can beat that move, like C and H Coma, 214C.
I could see it working if Snooki was closer, but for a while, for some reason, he was under the impression that it had projectile invul, which does not exist in this game.
No.
And he was trying it a bunch against, like, for example, Hisui Arc Drive, and it just was not working very well.
If I remember correctly, that move doesn't have that much invul to it either.
Yeah, it's like 7 or 8 frames, I think.
Does it have invul for the entire advancing period, or just for, like, some of it?
I'm pretty... I mean, you saw where he got hit. But regardless, back to the match. It's Snooki finding a jump out into winning the air counter hit.
Yep. Okay, we've got our pressure. Oh, that was like a bastard child C-Shion combo.
Yeah.
Nice weight.
Unfortunate IID miss. Maybe that just doesn't work on mech.
Maybe. Trying to hold on to that life lead, but Evshion's gun is not a very reliable zoning tool. In addition to being really minus on hit, it just costs so many fucking frames if you want to do the B version.
And there we saw the active frames on Evsion's JA come into action. Snooki, like, whiffed it above Swamp's head, but then Swamp, like, extended green into it. That move is absurdly active for no reason.
Yeah, 8 frame. During that second counter hit, even where he hit with the earlier frames, he just, like, saw the move out
Nice recognition
for
on
the
that
entirety of the, like, hit animation. We also saw just a normal whiff there and getting jumped on. Maybe that was meant to be a DP.
Yeah, probably.
Nope. Too much block stuff.
Yeah, a lot of these reversal throws are getting Swamp. I need to clean it up a bit. And there's another overhead.
Yep. We've seen 2 of the 3. Can we get charge
also
6C now?
Noticing that Swamp isn't ground teching. Oh, that's even worse. Ground teching Sion air throw in a lot of spots where I think it should be safe.
Mm-hmm.
You know how to
That
do it.
move still sucks.
Yeah. It looks like Snooki's the one trying to believe in the heart of the cards and not Swamp.
Yep. Maybe he's gotta start using the meterless ones.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll fix things.
I got hit by a Ryogi doing one of the meterless 2-1-4s on Wake Up earlier today. Anything is possible.
And the Nicko setup just getting through that DP.
Yep. Magic of Projectile Loki. It is kind of hard to deal with safely, but the main thing you kind of want to leverage is just that it doesn't do much damage if you get set by her without mashing.
Yeah.
And Swamp. Up another game.
Yeah, I honestly, like, when it happens, I feel like I'm liking a lot of the ways both players are moving. And the big mistakes are more... that was very nice, too. More just, like, with, say, like, mech arc drive and, like, on the other end, yeah, getting wake up thrown and stuff. But I feel like if this is going to be a long set, then they can probably clean those areas up and start playing really clean.
Agree. Snooki's been winning a lot of interactions in close to equal measures, just has kind of been fucking up at a few decisive spots that cost a lot. Like, playing around Arc Drive badly will cost you half your health. And then you have to deal with weird penis at play. And
that isn't real either.
Yeah, please just use your real DP and save yourself the meter. Because, honestly, even if you do still get owned for it, you're... Oh, good counter hit.
Yeah, definitely.
Ah, damn. You're at least not going to be losing meter as an F-Moon. Speaking of meter waste...
Yeah, into the punish.
Throw away
the awareness.
Our life lead again.
Yeah, I was wondering if EXDP could have just taken it on that air combo. Maybe it would have been more reliable.
Well,
regardless.
F doesn't have air DP, is the issue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Damn, that's tragic.
It is. Yeah, you just... Well, you could have jumped out.
Yeah. The thing about mech arc drive, for anyone in chat unaware, is that the robots have to cross the screen, right? So sometimes it is actually possible to, like, throw her if she's too far forward on the screen, because she'll, like, lose invuln frames before the robots are hitting.
I didn't actually know that. I mostly just knew the Coma EX command grab counterplay, but that's because the move has, like...
Yeah, it's slow with invuln. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't actually know that you could just straight up throw it if it's spaced badly.
Yeah, you usually have to block, like, the last net in that scenario, but regardless, the point being, when he's that far forward, you can definitely just jump over it. Which reminds me, actually, one interesting thing, although he isn't getting a chance to do it here. I've liked a lot of the normal jumps out of pressure from him. I feel like instead of just super double jumping every time, he's putting himself in a position that's sometimes a better position for the Epsilon buttons.
It also seems like Snooki doesn't know that this character doesn't have a low 2A and is really quick to crouch block early. Getting kind of vulnerable to a lot of the double overheads. Okay.
Oh, sure. I mean, cool combo too.
Okay. I think that was ADP.
Yeah, BDP is more than that, I believe. But yeah, that move is pretty hard to challenge because of the disjoint, and it's +0. Nice throw. Set up.
Corner.
Not ready for that one.
Not giving Snooki room to try and set up the zoning. Not that you should probably be using it too much in general in this matchup. You probably want Whip to be your special of choice against this character to harass her in mid-range and otherwise just kind of abuse your good movement to get in his face.
Yeah, Swamp taking the 4th game so far. With no answer from Snooki. Looking very solid.
Yep. Yeah, we could see some like confirms into 2 and 4A maybe to inbull through last minute cat hits. Getting a hit grab.
Yeah, perhaps. I feel like there hasn't been that much opportunity for that though, but finding a big opportunity with this overhead. It has Max built up as well.
Oh god, please stop wasting it. That was so close to killing you and you're dead
God.
anyway!
Just respecting the cat. Fine. Yeah. Snooki tries to weather the storm, but doesn't seem to really know what to do to find an escape route.
Yeah, I'd honestly kind of like to see more gap DPs from Snooki's defense.
Yeah, perhaps.
Just due to the hideout, which he's been getting caught jumping and the like, and the range Swamp spin at when doing that, it would probably lend itself well to Shion's DP.
Whoa!
Not the interaction I was expecting, but...
Sure.
And...
okay.
Poop reversal.
Okay. Doesn't finish the combo, but that was still a lot of damage.
Plus...
No burst for you. And will that be it?
Yes. And we're in again. Now Swamp's turn to overcommit to zoning. Total gaslight
Can you really
beam.
call 236C zoning?
The 63A was zoning. Throw. 5,000 cuts once again. Okay, we're getting.
There it is.
There's
okay, it does work.
Okay. Too slow.
Oh, that's cheap.
That was fucking heartbreaking. That's happened to me before. It feels so fucking bad.
Yeah, why did she get 2 of them? Seeming is stupid.
Again. Okay, we've got another gap DP. Just stare him in the face and 5B his ass. No non-block for you.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay, dash jump finds the way in.
It does seem we're starting to see a bit of adjustments from Snooki now. Focusing on just trying to aggress in more instead of trying to play some contestment of zoning. That doesn't really work.
Right.
You can honestly probably just approach stomach the occasional non-confirmed cat hit too. You have decent health for it.
Ooh, that's not good.
Never mind. Respecting the cat a lot. That thing, even if it would have reached from there, would have taken so long.
Yeah. Okay. Good job defending the air from Swamp, and then finds a clean QB.
Double overhead again. No, that was a gaslit single overhead.
Yeah. It's still pretty effective mix-up because of the hit stop difference. Honestly, I feel like that's usually harder to react to than the JCB version.
I just don't low block much against this character because she lacks a low 2A, so it's like...
Yeah.
I can delay my crouch and we'll be fine.
That tends to be the play, yeah. Like, it's not like her 2B is that fast either.
Yeah, that's just generally an important thing to keep in mind if you're dealing with characters that have certain, like, multi-hit air to ground options if they don't have a low 2A.
Then J2C is a big one there.
Yeah. Like, you actually don't really need to get hit crouching by your jump 2C. She only has 5B as a ground blow. Like, yeah, if you get hit by the fuzzy, that's still completely understandable, but if she's just on you with jump 2C, it's not really mix. Okay, we're in again. Snooki taking a round, as with nearly every game so far.
Yeah, it's not like it hasn't been competitive. It's just Swamp just has been consistently outplaying Snooki in these end games.
And Snooki's
yeah,
been...
they don't like the random...
Okay, that one was meter management, actually. I understand that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Snooki was near max.
Even then, I feel like there are safer ways to meter manage.
I was expecting a meter manage with jump 2 and C there, but I guess it doesn't matter.
On the board.
Sweep denied. Okay, we're jumping out against some of the Nicko rockets now too. Overheads again. I think we've got like 3 or 4 uses of 6B so far and 2 uses of charge 5C.
I do like how that gun combo looks.
Oh no, he tried mashing something after whiffing low shield. Should have shielded again. You hesitated a little bit. Maybe both just got buffer cucked out of round start button, but jump B was still faster.
Right.
Side, but no meaty!
Get too far for the double overhead. That doesn't work. Right. Finds the defensive throw again. You cannot do anything about that arc drive from there, especially with no meter.
Okay, jumping out of the 5cc now. Jump B.
Okay.
Has to be a little careful, but Swamp is generously donating hit. No combo, unfortunate.
Yeah, I think he got the full drift, or the full jump back instead of the drift, but clean heat bait can take it.
The Swamp's defensive impatience is starting to catch up to him a little bit now. Trying another round start jumpy counter hit. There's some tech throws now too.
Yeah, I was complimenting the way Snooki uses normal jump, but now I feel like he's telegraphing it to some degree.
Yep.
Oh, another low shield or something attempt on Wake Up there from Swamp, and
Swamp just does
yet
not want to
another.
block. This win streak has emboldened them too much.
I'm also not seeing any ground text on the Sion air throw.
Yep. He's spending all of his masher juice on fake reversals and other non-blocking on wake-up activities.
Mm.
You can't not block on wake-up if you
Technation
tech.
citizen.
You gotta give the... Oh, nice whiff punish.
Whoa! Okay.
That's
Okay.
good. Okay, show more awareness of the cat tracking now.
Yeah. Sion doesn't really have a great cross-up button, right? That position looked a little awkward.
No, but could probably try coming down and sniping with jump 2 and 4A, where we see him like hovering
perhaps.
above Swamp, but then
Nice.
being a little too afraid to actually fall on him.
Alright, it seems like the Snooki has started the ball rolling.
Yep.
Let's see if he can continue. But these JB round starts have been tough. Nice shield.
Another over and finds
There's
its
another.
mark.
Good.
And another
Ah.
wait.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, you can rotate between a lot of defensive options, but if the counterplay is just waiting to all of them, then
We need the dash up throw on wake up next.
Mm.
Or probably the walk up throw instead. You got that nice mech
yeah, it
forward
is
walk.
the Nicko mech. Okay, it's backdashing out of the Nicko setup. Here's the mix. 2-2 DT.
It does use the real one at least.
Yeah. And that, the OTG wake-up time seems to be throwing Swamp off, and I think... Oh, okay, it does work on mech. Ooh, there's the reset into another... Okay, he can block that one now, but you can't block that one!
The one he didn't see all bracket. That shit's manageable. Charge 5C though. Tears your eyes out. Oh, that extended some fucking green, I think.
Yeah.
Ooh, unfortunate
Ah,
stuff.
misses the link. Yeah. Wake up throw not panning out in that instance. But what I was saying before is, I think Swamp is like somewhat mistiming the OP on OTG wake up because of how much faster it is. Oh, the OS!
We're seeing fucking evolution in real time.
Finally!
Just showing all the different ways that the wake-up shenanigans don't work now. It's just like, I know what you're gonna do, but I also don't even need to know what the fuck you're gonna do, because I'll stop it anyway.
Not spending the max.
I've created every timeline in which your wake-up will not win.
Oh, missed the combo. But ADT is just gonna get him out of there. Into another reset.
Snooki's just
That one
one
even necessary?
behind the equalization now. Those first 6 games were conditioning.
This is definitely a battle of momentum. If you get into the other player's reality marble, you're gonna have a bad time for both of these guys.
Domain expansion, the basement. Oh, that would have been
Yeah,
cool if he
getting up
continued the
there.
combo after the dodge. I've been like, wow, nice dodge swap combo that makes you lose Oki.
One thing I actually do want is with some of these retreating JBs is for Swamp to buffer air dash behind them. I feel like that would help a lot. And it's gonna burst out of there. Pixel, not magical enough.
Push him away, that's pretty minus, but probably safe at that range. A nice 5B starter. We're also starting to see a bit of the damage differential between the characters, too.
Definitely. She's not Cision, but she does have Kya. Okay. Yeah, respecting the cat a bit too much there. It definitely was not going to reach to where Snooki was. Yeah, okay. The overhead will die to... Ooh.
Watch your feet.
Yeah.
Okay, the counter streak has been broken. Still, only 2-game difference now. We got an FT3 versus
We're looking
an FT5
at
that
a
needs
much
winning.
more competitive set.
Another jump B. A. Also B.
Okay. Very nice tech there.
Other.
That move is slow.
Okay, we're
round from
almost
Snooki.
one behind again. We did enter max though, so we're back to 100. Didn't hit the cat somehow.
Yeah, and
turn for you,
that's
then.
also like the kind of non-super double jump that I was talking about. Like he's kind of just weaving right around some of these hits, but unfortunately combo dropped.
Mix, same side. Counter trying to do
Tried to
something,
do
that's
something.
dead.
Yeah. Not gonna pan out.
7-6. Making it close. Safe side, yep.
Tries the
Trying to
low
low
shield.
shield, but unless there's like some higher Yomi layer,
Ooh.
you're probably better off doing stand shield against F Moon left rights, just because if they do a 2B meaty, they're gonna be losing the chance to do 5B in a combo.
Funny air throw attempt. I'm not letting that go uncommented.
Okay, what's the mix? It's just plus frames.
And Swamp has max right now,
Another DP.
but that's not going to save you.
Yeah, recognizes just pure invul BDP will do enough damage. We're on equalizer point now.
Very nice ADP to get through the cat, but Swamp matches the reset and retains this advantage. Not to be hitting the cat there, but that's a big counter hit.
Just barely avoids the guard break. Almost felt like he teleported to the floor.
That is a spot where I do want to see super double jumps from Snooki. Okay, good block on the overhead, but not ready for the whip after.
Is that a 2B anti-air attempt? Looks like it.
I'm not sure.
7-7.
Perhaps a misinput.
We're basically in a grand finals match now.
Damn. Perspective.
It would have been
Abare
so
overhead.
fucking funny if that hit.
It
I assume
would've.
it was a DP misinput. Snooki would have just won the exhibition right then and there if that 6B hit, though.
Yeah, a bit overzealous on chasing after that air tech out. Let's trade back to neutral. Ooh. Perhaps expecting some kind of overhead that time.
Okay, are we gonna... Yep.
Yep.
And keeping pressure gapless right after might wanna... Oh no. I was gonna say might wanna not risk another gap DP. Hey, Snooki's starting to take the lead now.
Yeah?
Inside again. Counter hit's trying to do something.
That time, chasing after the air tech actually worked because Swamp was the one who got overzealous. But not confirming the overhead.
Yeah, I noticed how Snooki really does like piling on the overheads in like pairs or even triplets too. The overhead is never just like a one-off thing. Once one happens, there's like one happening in the next 2 or 3 moves.
Hmm.
And that's lead. It was down 6-0 just a few minutes ago.
Got it all the way back. You gotta believe in yourself.
No fear.
Inside again. Okay. I was almost expecting a guard break there, but...
That's not mix.
2-2 hits both sides.
That's a close overhead this time too. Gets respected though. We are just fucking paper cutting each other, never mind.
Oh my god.
Combo cheap. Hey, Snooki, 1 away from 1 away now. Starting an aggressive. Nope!
That's crazy.
Earn those frames, unlike my 6B. There's always enough frames for 6B.
So it's that part of the set now, huh? 15 games in, and we are definitely air throwing.
Yeah, we've entered the Snooki reality.
Break through.
Okay, we're
maybe
ourselves a bit much.
Yeah, a bit too many Yomi layers in front.
Yeah, we're BGing back, but we do guess right on the jump. And could have air thrown
that could have been a reversal air throw. Okay, no tech once again. And yeah,
held that shield, actually.
Yeah, you had more than enough meter. And no, I think pecking is really necessary.
Okay.
Okay, that isn't a solution.
We're feeling
compared to the other solutions, but okay, works out all the same. Meters equal.
Snooki on exhibition point.
And exhibition point is when you break out these air throws, I guess.
The metamorphosis is nearing its completion. Not giving Swamp any space. I think that's the second time we've seen Jump B just whiff after those Jump A counter hits. Get back here, motherfucker! One more chance. And we're air throwing back, okay. Speaking his language, but we speak right back with not blocking on Wake Up. What a powerful
Great set. Congratulations to both players. I definitely had a good time watching that at the very least.
Anyway, now we got Mage and Nicko.
Ooh boy, I'm definitely excited for this one. I am very likely to show my bias towards Nicko. Love Mage as well, they're great. But I've been tutoring him for the past few months, I think. And I'm pretty excited to see how far he's gone.
I have not seen him in a decent while, so I'm looking forward to seeing how much he's improved to apparently win beginner tournaments not run by me. And Mage plays an evil, fucked up character
Yeah.
and has some evil, fucked up knowledge on the character. We played earlier today, but unfortunately our routing isn't very good. We were getting those rollbacks where you'll get like 3 hits in a row with no audio, and it feels like you're in one of those like scenes from a war movie where you're like deafened and shit while like the carnage is happening in front of you. I was kind of interested in how this matchup goes.
Yeah. Um, Nico's pressure has definitely gotten suffocating. That's something I will say.
Ishkomek not the most defensively stable character either.
Right. Yeah. I think as long as he watches out for H bunker, it's going to be very hard for Mage to deal with the TK Yayas and strike throw that he likes to do. Um, on the other hand, well, I do know that Nicko has some degree of counterplay to Spikeball being a Sea Moon, but you can never really count out the kind of grime H Cohen that can do on offense.
You also still got to be right to implement the counterplay, and there's still just the fact that
Yeah,
that character does a lot of damage off of really basic
yeah,
stuff, whereas Hizui, while her offense is strong, the reward off of it generally isn't that high beyond being able to
yeah.
go into
She gets
itself.
like 4K pretty consistently, but the throw, the bento hit on the throw actually like doesn't add basically any damage. It's like 1050 instead of 1000, and that's before reduce. So
Yeah,
you will
and
need a lot of those. But on the other hand, it feels really, really bad to just take the throw every time. So people try to gamble out, and it is very good at stopping that.
yeah, that's a character where you really can afford to take throw a fair amount. It's just that she is really good at implementing her throw. So it's like,
Hmm.
I don't want to sit here.
And also worth mentioning is that the poison setup with throw is legitimately threatening. That's like 3,000 damage total if you can lock them down for the poison duration.
Okay, we are waiting on Nicko to show up. He was in Twitch chat, right? Up until the
He
end of the
was.
set. Hello, Nicko. Where have you gone? I've been pinged in LFGNA again. Oh, he pinged me in Nicko pinged me in LFGNA saying, I'm ready. It's being hosted in my
Okay.
server. You typed in my server earlier. Hello, over here. Please remember my server exists. It's lonely. All I get when events aren't running are GIF posters in the general channel.
Does Alchemist still post porn in the porn channel, or is that
It
gone?
That's been not the case for a while. Let me check. When was the last Alchemist post? Let's see. That's a bunch of Jill art. Okay, he commented on someone else's post in March of this year. Last post
Yeah,
was March 5th of this year.
I see.
Where he posted one of his. I don't know what this is from, but it's the same bitch as his profile picture, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, we got the Nicko IP.
Looking forward to it.
I wasn't slandering Alk, I was just commenting that he was posting in my porn channel. Very normal thing to do. A lot of people have done it. Clinzy's asked for advice in it. Not in a game yet. Cannot spectate. While they connect to each other, I'll set up the prediction again. Prediction is up. Get your coins out. Roll the fucking dice.
Yes.
Alright, I'm synced. Do you need another stream?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Spectate was not cooperating
There
earlier.
you go. And it's shit again.
Great.
Great. Fantastic. And, oh wow, we got a lot of coins on this one. About 12,640 on Mage. And 18,900 on Nicko.
Nicko a fan favorite.
Towers of coin. Okay. Still sinking a little bit. So I do like Angemage's palette more than Nicko's. Nicko's is kind of boring. I forgot to judge the palettes of Swamp and Snooki.
I like all the ones I've seen, honestly.
I don't actually remember what Swamp's Necromech palette is. We can start.
Getting right into it.
Yep. Oh shit, I didn't change the names.
Okay. Starting off with IID back into pot throw. We're barely avoiding the spike ball there. Gonna have to be careful of some of H. Kohamek's anti-zoning options.
Yep.
Like that.
Going for a really early air throw. Might have just wanted, like, the most reliable possible meaty to not get EX dusted. Maybe nerves, who knows?
Yeah.
A Bari 5C, goddamn.
Okay, we got the mid-screen loops.
Okay, probably doesn't want to bunker yet. That's so much red life. Spot dodge? Yes, but I'm actually not sure if he can still punish after the
96.
roll recovery. Maybe it was the right choice to bunker, looking at how the turns have tamed. Yep.
Yeah, okay, not ready with the counterplay that he labbed.
And if anything, we're going to need early meter management now. Now we've... Okay, yeah, good idea to throw before a bunker can come out.
There's the PK Yaya. But H-Bunker just gonna rip through that. Weird situation, but just backdashing back to neutral. Yeah, that mech does not hit the ground. Ooh, okay, good OTG pickup.
Okay. Time for some shitty food
Blender.
OP. Okay, shield in the dust. Actually, that might have caused the dust to sour spot a little.
Yeah,
I guess that does
that's
guarantee that it's
something.
meaties.
Yeah, it's something that Nicko has said he wants to work on, because I told him that if you get a successful shield, then dust will always come out. But yeah, as you can see there, it's not exactly reliable 100% of the time. Ooh, no punish there.
Yeah, if you want to punish a real meaty, you can just do stuff off of EX shield for more reward.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Dust out of shield is more the, oh, they hit my long held shield, fuck them.
Yeah. I think it's probably better against... Oh, that could have been dangerous if it was 2-2B. Yeah, too far for the mid-screen route. I forgot what I was saying. That time he expected 2-2B. Yeah, I think this is just not quite enough matchup experience on Nico's end. But he's holding his own despite that.
Might not actually know that 2-2B is air blockable as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to shield if you're in 2-2B range. At that point, you're just kind of creating a 50-50 for yourself if you want the probably minuscule shield reward off of it.
Here's the pressure.
Yeah, crouch
H-Shield is going to get out, but Hisui is max, and you're a role character, there's not much you can do. Yeah, that's
Nicko
just
with game one.
awful situation.
He's looking pretty close so far, though.
TK Yaya is just so oppressive. Okay, no overhead for you.
That's just out of spike ball range. When I fought Mage earlier today, I've noticed that they do like trying to fit spike balls into, like, kinda lower frame situations in hopes of, like, getting insurance during a scramble.
Wow, that picked up, that's crazy. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, the heat, though. Hisui heat, you don't really need to even do much in the way of active baiting. You just press a non-deep normal and it'll probably work.
Good bait on the bunker.
Nope, still plus. And trying to jump me out of a really low air tech.
Yeah. I think Hisui air tech situations are sometimes like surprising to people because of how low you end up being and how low recovery she ends up having. Like, especially, like, when you tech out of 623A and you're like, oh, okay, she just whiffed a special move, I can probably fall down here. But then she just 5As you anyway.
Yep. Okay, that's out. I think air dash over jump C might have punished across the hitbox.
And the pressure's just never ending. It's 4-frame dash.
Nope. Wasn't ready for the projectile shield. Nicko up another game.
Yeah. Gotta be buffering shield counter behind that.
Good hover over that.
Mm-hmm. Did kind of give Mage the positional advantage though, and that's gonna let her convert into this overhead, although she doesn't
That
get
was
that
meant
much
to be
reward.
command grab.
Yeah, definitely. I wonder if she has the same thing that H-Koha has that Alma always complains about. Ooh, this timing. Where, like, there's some frames of the dash where you can't command grab and only can do unforesee.
Maybe.
No, not ready for the roll there.
Yeah, that is
Definitely
one of the
very punishable.
benefits of having a moving dodge, though, is that you're not just still on top of the bento. In case Nicko does do something more committal.
Yeah, I feel like all of his main options, like if he's ready for roll, like unless he does like meaty 5C or something. Oh, Kisui Heat is a tragedy. You know he's looking for the arc drive. Yeah. Like I feel like if he was ready for the roll, he'd just be able to react with 2A, and it would never really not have enough time. Maybe Bunker's gonna get Mage out of there, but
Ooh, gets the good dust. Doesn't loop it, though.
yeah, I don't think he's learned that yet.
Bonk. And
Barely avoids the bento. Yeah, I think
that was such a
when Nicko got
disrespectful
the
spike
throw,
ball.
he was too close to the corner, so he set bento too far off screen. But anyway, Mage on the board, looking good.
1, 2. Another really early air throw. Nope, no spike ball insurance squad for you.
Me and mid-screen loop looks difficult. No confirm with that Yaya, and Bunker's gonna let Mage reverse the situation.
Oh, I like the 5C idea. It was a little
Yeah,
slow, but I do actually like the idea
feel
of
like-
the high damage starter advancing hitbox for that situation.
Yeah,
I think that he's against Zero 80 as well.
tries to get the loops, but no dice.
If you were a different Kohaku, that would have been a cockball setup.
Yeah. JB just gonna lock down the skies here, but
Dead.
Nicko coming down with the JC, and that should be able to do it.
Okay, showing good awareness that. So this is the cross it button in this moon. Dash up overhead. It's like Green GM never left. And we deny the heat now too. Nice.
Mech protecting Koha from the Hisui arc drive.
Yeah, we're pumping the throws a bit more after just string up the obnoxious amount of TK Yaya from earlier. Dead. Never mind. There we go.
Ooh, couldn't quite clear it.
Yeah, that hits deceptively high.
Yeah. I feel pretty comfortable doing that around it, but I'm also Alco. It's gotta be a lot trickier.
I play a character that
finding the
covers
jump.
the entire screen, so I'm not a fan of dealing with that move.
Right. That is not the counterplay. Check trap. Not getting it this time. Finds the throw. Okay.
Oh no, confirm that might prove fatal if H can live long enough to get into heat, or just wants the turn, and that does not pay off.
I don't
Maybe
think
it
that was
does,
the-
it doesn't.
Yeah, that was definitely not the best call with Nicko and Max, I think. Like,
No.
even if you get the reversal of fortune and find your hit, he's just going to be able to burst. And also has access to Arc Drive. Like, a knockdown is not very valuable in that situation. Jumping overhead. Just knocking that mech out of the sky. Nicko just hanging back into the corner, but Mage patrolling with that JB.
And one mash.
Find Doki off of this. Look for the 2-2C, but was not able to get it. Yeah. No meter for bunker, so 63 C is perfectly fine. Missed timing the throw tech.
Empty mid. We're alive. And, oh, that could have
Awkward
been
hit on
death
that
if we confirmed.
Yeah.
Okay, right back with our own run start jab.
Missing some of these 2-2 inputs. Okay. I mean, hey, it works.
That was almost a funky confirm, but we're not really defending out of our combo escapes. Get a perfect now. Still alive.
Nice dust throw.
Rex.
I think that was a round start moment. Made just mash possibly being. Yeah, okay. That's more than enough time to throw it, but that's not.
Slow shielding to no avail.
And clean confirm on the Yaya.
Just do it again, fuck you.
Sure.
But overcommits to chasing an air tech back. No confirm though.
That move is broken. Yeah, IAD back dust is just such an incredibly good escape option. Like, just in terms of like getting back to a spot where neutral is comfortable to you, like it kind of lets you mentally reset. Oh boy. Converts into loops off this too.
Tries going for Maid Gangbang, but that move's just so slow.
It's not that slow, it's like frame 8, but the safe jump is very real, so.
Okay, goes for the slightly harder combo.
Doesn't quite finish the whole thing, but if it works, it works.
I don't think we've had a single match this set so far where the rounds were just a 2-0.
Yeah, definitely some great picks for the competitors this set of exhibitions. I'm very much enjoying how closely matched these are.
Yeah, hoping that happens again tomorrow.
Oh no! What is... Sure, okay. Not gonna get much damage there because of the scaling from hitting mech, but fine. Yeah, and that's why roll is not always the best option.
I don't think we've seen Mage try to jump out of pressure at all. Obviously some of this stuff can catch a jump, but it would probably be useful to present instead of just the...
Yeah, I've seen them try to jump out of some of the throw setups, but not really just pressure in general. Nicko also hasn't been presenting that much 5A on the resets. That's something I think he could be doing more, especially on the throw attempts. And he tried it there, but just didn't have the spacing necessary. Pecker Nation.
Grab him again. Breaking him down. If we were fighting my character, that 5B would have hit from there. That jump B would have hit without the double jump. It's been surviving these kind of scary looking techs fairly often. Okay, we're jumping out, but not fully. Well, fully enough.
Not by the bento anyway.
No!
Yeah, just got antsy there. Right? Nicko getting back the advantage. Not confident on the spacing for the 63A, so just goes for Tech Trap. And Mage forced to burn the meter to get out. But this is why H-Bunker's annoying, because that option can just turn games around.
Yep, and Nicko not ready to shield these spike balls. Nope, dead.
And you used all your meter on that heat. Mage also made a good call out with JB on that J2C from Nicko.
Yeah, and
being a little aggressive with.
These defensive jump ups have been starting to pay off more. We saw a lot of earlier games where Mage would get a pretty good life lead early on, but just the difference in pressure optimization would just lead to a lot of reversals later in the rounds.
If there's one thing I'm good at, it's pressure optimization. I feel like I've taught that to Nicko, but... Okay, good stand block to get around the 5A with throw. Can be a little dangerous, but it's definitely solid counterplay.
Dash under for you. Kohaku very tall.
Good timing. Oh, okay. Coming down with the J2C on the drop. But Hisui does have max, and she is scary.
Oh wait, X blocks, so we're still alive. No, confirm! And Kohan here is not really made for that angle. Advise tech.
Okay. This turn begins. Not finding the mash out. And yeah, I feel like it's hard to know when, but maybe some jump out attempts could stop some of these confirms. And yeah, the 2-2C setup is just hard to deal with. Very scary. One interesting thing about it, though, is it's worse at catching jumps than the non-EX Bento setup is. Not only does it have a smaller hurt box, but it also activates quicker. Like, once they jump, like, it probably won't activate anymore. Well, it's possible for the other Bento to still be in, like, the process of activating. Hard to explain, but... Yeah, Nicko is looking clean with these combos.
Oh, we got Omega shit food.
Oh, you had the right shield, but it was not buffering that 63C.
Yep, I ain't gonna die for it.
Cost him dearly.
Yet another game going to the third round. Just barely avoiding that. Bonk. Okay, we're out somewhat. Chasing route pretty aggressive now too. Is that jump startup? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Okay, and we're in throw KO range. This is very scary.
Stands blocks to avoid the 5A setup, but it's not going to matter. Sui dash throw is just too much sometimes. Nicko up 7-1. 6-game lead, but we did see what happened to a 6-game lead last set, so
yeah.
Mage is definitely not out of it. Oh, I didn't think that would get under.
Especially with how a lot of these games did just go down to the very final hit. And another tech into 5A. Nicko is a round away from just needing an FT2 now.
And here come the pro setups. Bunker's out. Fairly understandable, not much red light there. And the overhead.
No, don't want a bunker there.
Yeah, that spacing the dust was not a threat, but I think Mage just kind of panicked.
That's very minus. That one isn't.
Finding the heat out, you can tell Nicko is looking for his opportunity to arc drive, but doesn't find it and just jumps into the robot.
Yeah, that's a nice anti-zoning move against a lot of characters. It's one of the things that makes trying to play setup characters just kind of obnoxious.
If Nicko had been a little faster on the JB in that situation, or even an air throw, it could have been very bad for Mage, but finding... Ooh, double overhead.
Yeah, Nicko doesn't have any meter either, just mashes. No fear.
Yeah. Block bunker, and Nicko still has the stage control at that point and finds the tech punish.
Are we gonna see a comeback?
And both of these could be called a comeback. No OTG even. Okay.
Gets for an overhead, finds its mark.
Yeah. Finally, another game on the board for Mage. I'm breaking Nicko's winning streak, but that JV placement is looking good from Nicko. Good setup.
Bonk.
How many throws can you take? Okay.
Peter managed. Nope, don't dive on me.
Yeah, it worked a couple times, but that's something that probably shouldn't be working against Kohaku.
This character is really scary to dive kick. Especially if you have one of those charge delay dive kicks where you're just kind of asking to give her the frames to set up the summon.
Good throw setup into the dust. Now Nicko's just trolling, but
does hit heat right at the end though.
Big meter advantage, and that's a big deal in this matchup because the not having the threat of bunker against your pressure is just going to make it so much stronger. Another J2C. Here it comes. The storm. Yep, no shield for you.
I'm starting to protect him a bit more now, though. Okay, arc drive's on the table. And
doesn't pull the trigger, just smashes 2A.
Oh no.
Ooh, yeah, that's bad. It could have had a lot more health, and it still would have been very bad. Tricky, challenging spike ball there.
And another overhead finds its mark too. Has been landing a lot of those.
Yeah, that confirm is a bit difficult because it's going to be very dependent on how much height you have. Yeah, just going for the solid and simple version. Right, so he has heat.
Yeah, I do like Nicko trying to play a bit more defensively until the enemy heat runs out, so...
Right, yeah. I think I saw him try to send it with Arc Drive, but got 5C instead and turned out very badly for him.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Chasing pretty aggressively still. Wants those air counter hits.
Using Yaya to get down this time. I think pot throw there could have been the anti-air he needed, but...
I've noticed Mage hasn't really been using that many, like, assists when in longer zoning range. And it's mostly been using them more as scramble intercepts.
I mean, I think Nicko also haven't been giving it, like, impetus to use them. Oh, bad miss, Meaty. Koha has a slower wake up there. Because Nicko hasn't been throwing that many projectiles, so we haven't really seen how the zoning war plays out, but it might not matter with how things are going.
Both right at the edge of max. That's a lot better for Nicko, though.
Yeah. Just gonna burst out immediately.
Air dash over.
Now you have to deal with Arc Drive, and has no fucking recovery.
And Spike Ball doesn't save.
Clean combo from Nicko. Bates
empty mid.
throw.
Ooh, that might have led into high damage if that was confirmed.
Yeah. Well, it was single toss, so it might have been a bit harder.
Stay in this corner.
Okay.
Oh no! God, please, no. Not like this. Oh, Christ. Okay.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Could have been the start of something very cool, but we'll never know.
Okay, I'm just gonna hope we don't have to play too much catch-up on the next match. Hey. Please be caught up soon enough.
Ultra speed melty.
I really hate adding matches to Meltdown games when there's games like this, because I just, like, don't know if I should be adding them or not.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good.
2 ファイト
Mistake throw for you. Nicko
Right.
looking confident.
Almost confirms the TK Yaya air hit, but not quite.
Getting
Hoping
trying
that
to
this
do a ground
opening, though.
anti-air again. Dead.
Ooh, eats the bunker alive.
ラウンド3ファイト
And we're jumping our way in again. This is
Big
good for
opening.
Nicko. He's in max too.
And they have the poison set up.
Make a
And
shit
he
food.
gets it. Beats the bunker as well. That's a lot of poison damage.
This command grab right back. Overhead hits again. Doubly.
Yeah, now Mage just needs to get to heat.
Oh no, the Amla. We're good though. It's over. Or not?
Or maybe not. Okay,
Damn,
now
it
it's
was close
over.
to heat too.
Assuming Nicko won that previous game.
I do wonder, was that a proper desync? Or is this GG's? Not seeing a GG's from Mage yet. And we close. Okay, I believe that's it then. Oh no, we're seeing question mark, question mark, question mark. That means there was a
Great.
desynced game. Alright.
Right.
The classic.
Are we calling it 9-2? Just nullifying the desync game?
I'd say so. Yeah, they both had a game where they thought they won because the opponent got their fucking shit disconnected from the other. I do believe that's the first desync I've gotten running an exhibition. I've only gotten those during bracket otherwise, and still pretty rarely. So I guess it is kind of a statistical improbability that it'll happen during one of the few exhibitions I run. I guess it's also more statistically probable I'd be getting it during this weekend because I'm running more exhibitions than usual. Oh, we got the IP again. Okay. Thank you, caster. Very cool. We are back in. Just gotta wait for sync again. Hopefully spectate doesn't sodomize the game for once. It does not.
Yay. Okay.
We can begin. Okay, is this gonna be Mage's second wind, or was it just a delay of the inevitable?
ラウンドワンファイト
Okay, well, early start. To another counter hit.
Okay. A bit of frame drops. Some unfortunate general drops too.
No cancel on the air dash recovery.
Okay. Mage,
Little wacky first round, but
2
Mage swing nicely. Not dying to not finishing a combo this time. And just pulling out the overhead. It's like Snooki never left us. Nicko almost looking a bit deflated after that gaslit victory. Too many crouching buttons though.
5B actually gonna catch the ID back to us.
I think Mage is trying to get the 2B heat flash, but slightly mistiming it. Some nice
Good amount of
damage.
damage, even with the drop. Got some more drops there. JTC making it through. That was a pretty good placement of the book. If Mage had teched a little more aggressively, the JV would have caught it.
Okay, we are on exhibition point once again.
ラウンド3
Oh yeah.
ファイト
These projectile tosses still difficult to challenge.
Just
Wake up,
not
bunker.
blocking right back. Does not want to deal
Get
with
out of
that
there.
bullshit. Staying out of spike ball range.
Yeah, and the pot toss is actually just gonna end up leaving Nicko more plus than the block spike ball did.
Good quick confirm. That's over.
Nice
We don't
JB
drop,
placement.
and it is. Ending
There
it
we
on
go.
perfect.
Great play from Nicko. You really switched it up for that final round with more
Yeah.
zoning style.
Yep. Fun matches all around.
Definitely.
I counted like maybe 2 non-third round games across both exhibitions. That will be it for tonight, though. Thank you all for watching. Tomorrow we'll be having more exhibitions. Tomorrow we'll have Halo Hector versus Flea, and then Hardbread versus Council. So look forward to
That one
that.
sounds
It'll
fun.
be 6 p.m. Eastern Time, an hour before these. But yeah, until then, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for playing. Thank you for commentating with me. And we'll see you all tomorrow on Fuckfest Z. Miss.